holidays, everyone. Welcome to our coverage of the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Brian Anderson with Clark Kellogg and Grant Hill. Allie LaForce with us on the sidelines. And, of course, Emmanuel Quickley, not a part of this lineup. We'll see how they do.
You never want to lose a player with his talent. However, for the guys in the locker room, they might not admit it, but some of them are going to enjoy new opportunities. The new roles and responsibilities might ignite this team a little.
Raptors on D. Brown inside. Clock at 6. And Brown with the stuff.
Big time hops on display there. What a throwdown by Brown.
Grant, the thing about Jaylen Brown, he doesn't need a lot of space to get his shot off.
You know, B.A., he has a quick release and rises high on his jumper. Has a great up fake and can stop on a dime. Usually all the space he needs to find his shot.
And the dunk by Jokic.
And Joker doesn't get up too often, but when he slams it down...
Oh! Wow! Come away with authority! Looking like a spider attacking a fly, Ingram came at the rim with fierce intentions. With 2 hands on the rock, he powers it through.
Totally in control, protecting the ball the whole way.
And he should be. I mean, remove all doubt. Get it down hard and simple.
And they double up Jokic. Pass to Quickley. From the line, Edwards pulls it in. And so it's Barnes with it. He brings it up to the Toronto Raptors. Here's Ingram. That's it. Coming off an assist from Barnes. Ingram's got his second bucket of the night.
And the stroke of Ingram, boy, just looks so pure coming off his hand.
To the inside. And Jokic throws it down.
He can really read the floor. Precision pass in rhythm.
Outside Ingram. First quarter of basketball. Just over 2.5 minutes played so far. He can't get it to go. And there's the call on Scotty Barnes.
Timeout.
That'll be a second foul of the game.
Already with his second foul, the coach has a decision to make here.
So David Adelman's decided to call timeout here. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. Pass to Brown. And here's Jokic. 5 to shoot. Nice move. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Jokic has got 8.
Really hard to move Jokic off the block. He's tough down there.
And when you have a multiple MVP like Nikola Jokic, there's pressure to put him in position to win it all, Clark.
Certainly agree with you there, B.A. Widely regarded as the best player on the planet, Jokic has the capacity to will them to victory single-handedly, but ideally, he shouldn't have to. He needs some additional reinforcement to complement his greatness.
Pass to Ingram. Brown with the steal. Anderson drives. And finished off by Anderson.
Fantastic at recognizing when to attack the hoop. Kyle Anderson, a very high IQ player.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Thanks. Nikola Jokic is a family man through and through. He said, quote, "Basketball is not the main thing in my life and probably never will be. And to be honest, I like it because I have something more at home, something that's more important than basketball." Guys, back to you.
Some good perspective. Thank you very much for the report, Allie. It's stolen by Brogdon. Back come the Nuggets on the run. Up ahead. Left side, Brown. Over to the left wing. 6 to shoot. Outside for Brogdon. Quickly from outside. And it's Toronto with a rebound.
That's what you want defensively.
Oh, nice! Big finish! Man.
There's so much athleticism. Barnes explodes off the floor for the big jam.
Pass to Brown. Back to Brogdon. Now Brown. Brown draws the double. And stolen by Edwards. Dick with it. Now guarded by Brown. And the dunk by Duren.
They're almost impossible to stop Duren inside. Wow. Just wow.
Duren with a steal. It's Barnes on the wing. And there's Toronto with another bucket.
He relishes his role in this offense, and he's a natural leader, too.
And here's Jokic outside. And again, Denver no good.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Here's Dick. No good with the triple. The Nuggets trail. It's Brown on the wing. A steady force on their offense. Recording around 14.5 a game.
And they keep trading punches. Both teams in a groove early.
Hey, guys, this is going to be fun now. I mean, we've got ourselves a shootout on tap here.
And the free throw, no good. It could go. And that's not going to go. Misses at the buzzer. It's all tied in Toronto. After this break, we'll be back with the start of the second. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter. We'll see what happens here in the second. All right, what stands out to you from Toronto in this one?
Well, they've used the fast break well to score easy points and keep the defense unsettled.
And, you know, for them guys, it's all about tempo. Keep the pressure on and do so as much as possible. Well, Brogdon, I see you, young fella. Really enjoyable to watch this guy get up and throw it down with power because he doesn't do that often.
Pass to Hardaway. Clark, the one expression you hear a lot in basketball, reward the big man. What's that all about?
Well, you know, B.A., the big guys often are the guys doing the dirty work, the unsung work, rebounding, setting screens, getting up and down the floor to create opportunities for their teammates. But they also want that rock, too. So get them the ball every now and then. Let them eat.
Pass to Turner. Oh, it's stolen by Hachimura. And we played just over a minute of basketball in the second quarter. And he's in the books. Now 1 for 2.
Nice job by Hachimura. He is so good below the foul line.
Here's Brogdon. Oh, Brogdon getting inside.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
Pass to Huff. Outside Johnson. Toronto passing it around. And that one's good. That makes him 2 for 3.
Ooh, an aggressive move. Takes it strong, and there's no help defensively.
And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. Here's Garza. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Just 4 to shoot. Buries it from 3. And the Nuggets lead by 3.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
Pass to Turner. That one is off. Now the Raptors with it. Pulls it. Again, the Raptors good for 2 more.
And after a scoreless first quarter, he's finding his offense.
The shot by Garza, no good.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
So Bruce Brown is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul.
First team foul. Substitution.
Herder with it. He's averaging about 6 points per game. Pass to Murray Boyle. Here's Huff. Just 5 to shoot. The Raptors need to get off a shot. Johnson with it. Now guarded by Brown. And it's going to be a 24-second violation. They turn it over.
Number 22.
And this is a pretty even game right now in Toronto.
Toronto foul.
So both teams changing it up here.
First personal foul. First team foul. Substitution on the court.
Outside Hardaway. And another miss by Denver. Knocks it loose. It's Brown on the wing. Back to Hardaway. 6 on the shot clock.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Bruce Brown is just one of those guys who can fill just about any role they need him to. Tremendous versatility.
Bruce Brown taking 2 shots.
And he can't hit the second.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards.
We've seen it time and time again in games. Effort and determination on the glass can make up for a lot of other weaknesses.
Pass to Barnes. Shoots over Brown. Barnes, no good. And so Brown will bring it up for the Nuggets. Najee, good. Najee's got his first basket. These teams have really gone back and forth.
Yeah, 5 lead changes already. This one's going to be a battle for sure.
Right side Barnes. Back to Herder. The 3-ball. Can't get it to fall. 0 for 2 now. Denver in the lead. Outside Brown. Outside Hardaway. The 3 is up. Whoop, there's the shot clock violation. So they'll turn it over. The Raptors making a switch here. And David Adelman wants a timeout. He's going to talk it over with his guys. Both teams will make substitutions.
One more time, fans.
There's 45 seconds left to play in the first half of basketball. Here's Ingram. Outside Pritchard. Second shot opportunity. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Hey, if you can't block it, sending him to the line can be the next best thing.
Yeah, exactly. Prevent the layup, give them a little bump, and then maybe they'll think twice about coming into the lane next time. And if they don't think about it, at least they might be distracted by your presence.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. Here's Quickly. And that one drops for him. And the Nuggets lead by 2.
And now, almost all their points coming from the paint.
Ingram. The rebound by Turner. Outside, Brown. Oh, and he hits it at the buzzer.
Great job ending the quarter on a high note.
Nothing like knocking down that last possession of a quarter to give you a little feel-good momentum.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one, as both teams trying to gain an edge. The Nuggets lead by 4. To the middle. Jokic, no good. And stolen by Jokic. Jokic is doubled. Kicks it out to Anderson. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call. Here's Barnes. Clark, last year, Jokic had arguably one of the greatest offensive seasons in NBA history.
Absolutely amazing, B.A. I mean, he averaged a 30-point touchdown, triple-double, shooting over 57% from the field and 41 from 3. This guy is building one of the greatest legacies we've ever seen in the league.
And here's Jokic outside. And count it. Now 5 for 7.
He's been a steady presence for them. Nice to have that kind of safety net at the offensive end.
And that one's good. Ingram.
A terrific score from the mid-range. Ingram knows how to use his size and touch from there.
JB off the bounce. It's hauled in by the Raptors.
You won't see that from him very often, missing the bunny like that.
Pass to Barnes. Stolen by Quickly. In transition, here they come. Ahead. Jokic is doubled. Kicks it out to Anderson. Marked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call. So David Adelman's decided to call timeout here. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over.
If you see yourself
Third quarter of play with just over 1.5 minutes gone by. Here's Ingram. And that one's on target from the wing. Ingram's got 10. The Nuggets lead by 3. Here's Brown. Driving inside. It's rebounded by Dick. It's Barnes on the wing. Tries to spin move. Over Quickly. Barnes, no good. Quickly with the ball. He's picked up by Barnes. Here's Brown. Oh, it's blocked by Barnes.
Yeah, erasing the shot. Barnes saw it coming and gets there to knock it away.
Second half of play here with just under 2.5 minutes passed. Raptors trail by 5. Outside for Ingram. From outside the arc. Count that one. He's scoring at a nice clip. He's 6 of 9 tonight.
And, you know, as time goes on, Ingram continues to embrace more responsibility. He wants to be the focal point of this offense.
Outside Barnes. Edwards for 3. And the Raptors, another 3. Extremely competitive game thus far.
Yeah, 6 lead changes in total. I expect there to be more to come.
And play stops. A whistle there on what looks like an illegal screen.
And this is the absolute wrong time to stop communicating. They have to get in sync.
And here are the Raptors now. A big stretch here going. 10-2. And a slam dunk by Ingram.
How crazy is Ingram? How ridiculous is Ingram? I mean, just toying with the defense with his ball handling skill.
In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Just 5 on the clock. Denver needs to get off a shot. Shoots it from the corner. They're in with a rebound. Raptors lead by 3. Pass to Ingram. Nice move. Now here's Duren. Out of bounds. It'll be Nuggets ball. A different look for Denver. And here are the Nuggets now. They are square in the middle of a 7-game road tour. Here's Garza. Brogdon feeling it out a bit. Pass to Brown. Now Jokic. And it's good as he snugs it right through the net. Jokic has got 13.
What's really cool about Jokic is that he's just as effective working off the ball. He's ready to shoot when he catches it.
And the dunk by Duren.
And that was special. It's easy to be excited about Duren's future in this league.
Outside Brogdon. Pass to Jokic. And stolen by Dick. And now the Raptors on the break. And Edwards slams it in.
And their offensive rebounding is such a strength for them when he's on the floor.
Yeah, he really helps them extend possessions, doesn't he?
And, you know, those second-chance opportunities can be game-changing. He represents so much value to this team because of what he does.
Hardaway's shot is good.
Excellent quickness that time by Hardaway. Allows him to do work inside.
Here's Barnes with the drive. And the bucket is good. Give him 8.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. That's why they continue to get attacked.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse for him.
Here's Hardaway. Duren with the rebound. Here's Toronto with the ball. They're on an 18-6 run. Dick. And the sweet roll that time on the rim. That one falls. And now a 7-point Raptor lead.
And that's just nasty right there, guys. He has a tremendous crossover.
Now Jokic. And that's not going to go. A big-time effort for Brandon Ingram, providing a lot of energy for the Toronto Raptors. Hunting for opportunity. With 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store. Toronto leading by 7. Outside Johnson. Fires in the triple.
Woo! That man is laser focused. Now, that's bad defense for a team that has a long way to go to catch up.
They look pretty demoralized to me, and that always shows through at the defensive end first.
Pass to Brown. For 3. The shot no good. Here's Toronto with the ball. 10-point lead. This is their biggest of the game. They get it again. Toronto passing it around. Here's Herter. It's hauled in by the Nuggets.
For him, it has not been a game to remember, but all they care about is that W.
They're going at it on offense. Neither team backing down.
Hey, defense is taking a back burner, secondary on the marquee, but who doesn't love a game like this? Let's go. I like offense.
There's the three. And he can't get that one.
They are just owning the boards right now.
And that's been the key to this league. I mean, they've really dominated the glass.
Outside Johnson. Spins. Shot clock at 6. And he converts the layup. Johnson's got his first points in this one.
Reliable approach. Getting the ball in the paint and going to work.
Here's Brown. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. That one on Herter.
Look, you've got to give Brown a lot of credit for his growth as a shooter. That wasn't something he did when he first got to the league. He put in a lot of work. He shoots it well from the floor and line.
And so David Adelman calls for the timeout. He wants to make sure they're purposeful with the game plan. And Denver making a change here. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
I was able to listen in on what Denver's coach was going over with his team. He told them, quote, if we'd worked harder on the glass, we'd probably be up right now. Show some heart. Show some pride. It was a very direct message. Back to you guys.
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie.
And this kind of six slam is just one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now, B.A.
You know, there's an edge the way they played and a confidence they're not afraid to show.
Boy, and I used to love going up and jamming it down like that guy.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, B.A.
Hey, little exclamation point.
Hey, they've got a nice, comfortable lead here, fellas. Might as well keep it simple. Do it a plain, simple one-hander, just like pound cake.
High arcing shot. It's good.
He's shooting well, doing his best to keep this offense in gear, but he hasn't had a lot of support.
Pass to Huff. And Turner with the block.
Turner using every inch of his length to protect the rim.
A good play call and good execution. The offense running on all cylinders.
Johnson inside. Oh, it's off!
Big rebound there. Now the question is, can they be better on the boards down the stretch? Remains to be seen.
Guys, it's been their weakness to this point in the game, but they're still alive.
Here's the pass to Brown. Hey, Jaylen Brown spikes it through.
I don't think he could have been any more impressive than he was tonight. Brown is setting this place on fire.
Johnson jams it home.
And slammed that thing through.
A nasty two-hander.
Max Force, throw that.
Outside Hardaway. Here's Turner. Quickly outside. There's a screen by Turner. With the floater. Look it!
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Outside Johnson. Oh, nice move! And that's money on the layup.
And, you know, I'm not quite sure what the defense was thinking. I mean, you can't leave somebody like him uncovered.
Tipped. Oh, and Turner with a block.
What timing from Turner. I mean, that's a big part of blocking shots. Reading the shooter and then timing it perfectly to send that shot in reverse.
Ingram takes a three. Both hands there for a little extra.
Nothing left to do but to watch the clock tick towards zero. Nice victory here for the Raptors.
All their efforts on the boards ended up paying off.
And just two tough rebounding teams, but they gave the extra effort and were rewarded for it.
And they add to the win column their 19th victory this year.
And they meet just twice, so taking the first meeting means a lot to this team.
When it is just a two-game season series, the team winning game one has that slight mental edge going into the second meeting, knowing they've already solved their opponent one time and only have to do it one more time.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for Jalen Duren.
And you can't put a price on the value of his rebounding in this game. His effort on the glass was a game changer. He might not have made them all, but he made enough to put this one out of reach.
No stopping him from 16 feet out. So, no problem for Toronto.
When I'm tearing somebody, I'm breathing fire, burning, dragging somebody. If he ain't the homie, they promise I just hand me and get right beside me. I hop in a ride inside us, a hit me behind me, the timing it. That Ricky, no running back and forth. He cracking I'm back in the city, I'm headed to only Warriors with me. Lord forgive me through whatever endeavors. It's JID, baby, I'm just a few letters. Take a look, I'm about to break a record. Put me in the books, I'm bound to beat the level. All about the effort, I'm putting in legwork. Early in the morning, count money till my head hurt. Being funny, we could put him in a red shirt. Like an Ant-Man Edwards, live in the reg, live in the flesh. I manifest every dollar sign I could collect. I could look in the face of a threat, but never sweat. You sweet, get out of the streets when I sweep. Swap rides and bring it. So Swiss seats, Tazi coming with Swiss beats. Eating cheese, another day on the east, make them fall to their knees.
Let the body hit the floor. 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 She don't want it, no more, don't want it. Get my own, I get it in and go. Try to owe me something, better pay your toll. Hey, hey, I lit the spoon and I scrape the balls. Scrape the balls, scrape the balls. Like, did you get the river? She eat that road and relay. And I can solve your riddle. You like it, let's do this. SWAT hood hero, got Johnny Dang on a pillow, got chicken wrapped in Nero. She's so gonna, she can hear. She don't want it, no more, don't want it. I get it and go. She don't want it, no more, don't want it. Get my own, I get it in and go. Try to owe me something, better pay your toll. Hey, hey, I live.
on this 2K broadcast. With Hall of Famers Grant Hill and Doris Burke, this is Brian Anderson, plus our reporter, Allie LaForce. And, of course, Peyton Pritchard. Well, the team moving on here without him.
You never want to lose a player with his talent. However, for the guys in the locker room, they might not admit it, but some of them are going to enjoy new opportunities. The new roles and responsibilities might ignite this team a little.
And the basket by Brown. Well, two of the best guards in the league going at it today, Grant. Is there a bit of bragging rights on the line?
You know, maybe not for the players themselves, BA, but the fans will absolutely use this game as evidence when they argue why their guy is the best.
And here's Brown for three. And can't get it to go. Now 1 of 2. Outside Reeves. And the ball out of play. The Nuggets will have it. And just over a minute played here to start the game. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
I caught up with Coach Charles Lee. He told me there's no real way to stop Nikola Jokic. He can score on anyone, and when you try to double him, he dissects you with his passing, which is arguably his most dangerous trait. Coach continued, you can pick your poison with Joker, but either way, you are getting poisoned. Back to you.
Thanks for that, Allie.
You have to respect what Josh Green has turned himself into, and that's a legit three-point threat.
Here's Jokic. And a great assist by Brown as that one goes in.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
And this is year 2 for Coach Charles Lee at the helm of the Hornets, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., a long-time assistant. He knocked on plenty of doors before finally securing the lead role. And that determination to break through, something he's looking to impart to his young roster.
And so it's Charlotte with it. Denver getting their last shot to go. And Doncic hammers it home.
I'll tell you, some people question the athleticism of Luka Doncic, but boy, he loves to dunk on occasion and let you hear about it.
Now here's Anderson. Pass to Jokic. Just 5 on the clock. Oh, nice fake, but the layup's off the mark. And here's Doncic. He'll bring it up for Charlotte. 4-point game. And Doncic hammers it home.
Wow! Always fun to see point guards who can elevate above the rim like that.
Oh, a strong mindset and even stronger finish.
Boy, it's incredible how much explosive scoring ability can come from the lead guard position. That is a big-time play.
Yeah, he's just too good. If you're going to go after Jokic like that, you have to at least make a miss.
And you think about Jokic's point center game. He's a pioneer, Grant, a one-of-a-kind.
Oh, one-of-a-kind indeed. And historically, very few centers have led their team in assists, and none with the regularity of Jokic. So he's an outlier, but is he a trendsetter? Only time will tell.
Here's quickly after Charlotte's three-pointer on the other end. And stolen by Reeves. Here we go, one-on-one. Bridges with it. Now quickly defending. Pass to Reeves.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
And again, it's Charlotte converting.
Yeah, well, Reeves is a fantastic passer at his position. His selfless attitude is a big reason why his teammates like playing with him.
Shot blocked. And there's going to be a foul. He definitely made contact with the ball, and in doing so, also got the body. So we'll see free throws here.
Timeout.
And Grant, David Adelman, a second-generation NBA head coach, grew up immersed in the game.
Yeah, B.A., basketball was a family obsession. David, a ball boy for the Blazers in the 90s, went on to coaching, which he's done for decades. His whole life has led him to this.
He's off on the second.
Boy, that's not the result I would have predicted. Usually you can take those to the bank when he's at the line.
All right, everybody. Now, coming into the floor, it's your shooting star. Let me hear you.
The Nuggets making a change here. Charlotte leading by 8. A minute 39 left in the first quarter. Doncic with it. 7 points in the game. Inside. And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
They're not wasting any time putting their stamp on this game. What a start.
And they've been doing it largely at the offensive end. If the defense does not adjust, this could be a blowout.
And a great move by Brown, showing the doubters Jalen can dribble it.
To the middle. The shot by Reeves, no good. Nuggets trail by 8. 46 seconds left in the opening quarter. Kick out to Brown. Misses the 3. Here's Charlotte. Pass to Green. Launches it. Counted from distance. Green's got his second basket on the night.
The big story thus far, how well they've shot the rock.
Brown looking around. Kicks it out to Anderson. Takes a 3. Gets a hand on it. Turner, no good.
You'd rather see him dunk that. Impose your will if you can.
From deep, Reeves. No good. And so it's the Charlotte Hornets. They lead by 11 as the quarter comes to a close. Looking to run whenever they... And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Hornets.
Yeah, their early focus on outside scoring has paid off. They're finding plenty of points from three-point land.
You know, also, they've been incredible on the fast break, taking those chances, playing with great pace.
Aiden, no good. And so it's Brogdon who brings up the ball for the Denver Nuggets. They trail by 11. Outside, Brown. 6 to shoot. There's a screen by Turner. The 3, Hardaway knocks it down from distance.
Timeout.
Well, in today's NBA, you've got to be able to play in pick and roll, and Hardaway doing work right there.
And timeout called by Charles Lee. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments. Here's White. Checking his numbers, he's put up a little over 9 points a game. This one for 3. First shot won't go. Nuggets trail by 8. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Thanks a lot, Brian. Kobe White becoming an offensive focal point, saying it means a lot that my coaches and my teammates trust me. The only thing that can prepare you for this is going through it. For me to become the player I want to be, I need those moments. It's all part of the learning process and the journey. Guys, back to you.
Okay, Allie, good stuff.
Yeah, make no mistake about it. White can really get up. I mean, he enjoys showcasing his athleticism.
Back to Brogdon. Pass to Brown. Just 5 to shoot. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
And now almost all their points coming from the paint.
Now Aiden. The rebound by Turner. Nuggets trail by 6. Outside Hardaway. Well, few descriptions more glowing than saying a player is clutch. What, in your opinion, Grant, enables a player to be that way?
You know, B.A., it's about confidence and command. When you're able to process and execute under the pressure, both internal and external, that's when you have a chance to be clutch.
Right wing. Driving in. And slammed it home. And a foul. A chance at another point at the line. And they'll give that one to Miles Turner. Charlotte's shooting their first free throw of the night here. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second. Outside Brogdon. Pass to Turner. Here's Garza. Denver moving it around. And here's Brogdon. Fires from deep. Rebounded by McNeely. White with it. Now guarded by Brogdon. From 9 feet. And the basket good. A bank shot that time. And it's an 11-point Charlotte lead. Brogdon feeling it out a bit. Here's Garza. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
That's been the story of their offense so far. Getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
The motor of Kobe White. Grant seems to be ready to run the entire game and then some.
Oh, totally, B.A. For someone who is quick and can jump and has a strong handle, he's got plenty of stamina. And as a guard, you trust Kobe will make those effort plays.
Well, look at the fluidity in the screen and roll. DeAndre Ayton so good at taking what he sees in these sets.
And Brogdon with the stuff.
Oh, yeah. That'll do it.
Wow, an emphatic two-handed slam. A minute 37 left in the first half. White, good.
And one thing I love about White's game, he scores on all 3 levels. He is not afraid at all to go inside.
Hardaway into the lane. And it's good for 2. Hardaway's got 7 points here in the quarter.
You love it when a guy can put a slow start behind him and begin to ramp it up.
They set the screen. And there's the drive. Here's Ayton. Rebounded by Denver. Outside, Brown. He's in his comfort zone. 2 for 2 to start this one.
That's Bruce Brown. Just being aggressive on the drive. Put it on the deck and get to work.
Pass to Howard. There's 37 seconds left in the second. McNeely for 3. Rebounded by Brogdon. Nuggets trail by 7. So David Adelman's decided to call timeout here. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. Both teams deciding to change it up. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Here's Brown. Oh, look out! JB throwing it down.
Yeah, Jaylen Brown so quick off his feet. What a vertical threat he is.
And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call. Now here's Jokic. 1 second left. And that's out of bounds. Last touch by Jokic. Here's Doncic. And so it's the Charlotte Hornets closing out this quarter with a 7-point lead. Their key to consistency has been their dominance in the paint. They've been the more physical team. Time for a quick break, then back to the action. And we've got third quarter basketball here. 2 quarters in the books. Shoots a fadeaway. Ooh, he's locked in. Drains his 5th shot in as many attempts.
We know that Luke is a 3-level scorer. He's elite from any range. That time he goes to the midi.
From the arc. Nails it from 3.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
And the basket by Bridges.
Probably a play they drew up in the locker room at half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible. And boy, that's a terrific start right there.
And it's quickly with a miss. Hornets leading by 8. Pass to Bridges. From deep. Rebound by the Nuggets.
Boy, normally he makes that. Defense gets lucky there.
Down low. Jokic. Joker dominating inside.
This is why Jokic is an all-star caliber talent. He has an ability to hit hard contested shots.
Now Bridges. Shoots over Anderson. Great D that time from Jokic.
Well, this guy typically a nice touch from mid-range, but obviously can't make them all.
And it's the Hornets on the break. And it's Doncic missing. And so Jokic will bring it up for Denver. 6-point game. Kicks it out to Anderson. Jokic in the post. Oh, he missed the layup. He had it with the pump fake. Here's Bridges. Whoa! And that one is hammered home.
Well, this guy knows how to put on a show. Put Miles Bridges in the dunk contest. Did you see that?
And David Adelman wants a timeout. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys. Maybe alter some of the game plan. And it's the Nuggets with the ball. Trailing by 8. Second half of play here with just under 2.5 minutes passed.
How about the vertical Emmanuel Quickly is showing you right there? That is tough.
Primarily seen as a scorer, Emmanuel Quickly's defense is often overlooked, Doris.
It is, B.A., and I think the first thing about his defensive effort is important, right? He works very hard. His navigation over screens. He's very quick with his rotation. He's a really long-rangey athlete. Couldn't agree more about being overlooked defensively.
Now Brown. Give him 8 points now. 4 on the clock. Anderson for 3. Hornets with the rebound. They host the Pistons after this one. That'll be the second and last game of a quick homestand. From deep, Reeves. And Charlotte, another 3.
Oh, the release, the height. Reeves really knows his three-point shot inside and out.
Pass to Jokic. And they double up Jokic. Back to Quickly. And out of bounds. Charlotte will have it.
Boy, a turnover like that will have a coach just staring at his shoes, biting his tongue.
Doncic outside. Screen by Bridges. There's the 3. Doncic, no good. Nuggets trail by 12. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, this season new broadcasting deals are kicking in for the NBA. Commissioner Silver said he dramatically increased the number of primetime broadcast exposures to a level almost unthinkable from my early days in the league. In fact, the NBA is now set for basically nightly national sports.
Whoa! Brown with a huge slam!
This guy, one of the most elite athletes in the game, Jaylen Brown, finishes beautifully.
And timeout called by Charles Lee. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy. So both teams changing it up here. We've got 1:28 left in the third quarter. White for three. Offensive rebound. Out to the wing. Here's Salone. Shot clock at 5. Here's Ayton. The rebound by Turner. Nuggets trail by 8. And here's Brogdon. Oh, Brogdon gets a step. Nice shot by Turner.
Well, Malcolm Brogdon's communication with guys on the floor is just terrific. What a nice pick-and-roll opportunity created by him.
Lets it go from deep. And they recover it. Pass to McNeely. There's Howard with the three. Hauled in by Brown. So it's Denver now. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Hardaway.
Hurts to see that kind of mistake. Coach is going to be on him about that one.
Charlotte leading by 6. 7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Pass to Howard. Here's Salon. Again the miss by the Hornets.
If they take their time, this will be the final possession of the quarter.
Well, it's amazing. If you finish quarters the right way, it can have such a great impact on the outcome of a game.
Here's how that misses. Would have counted had it gone. And so it's the Charlotte Hornets leading by 6.
The Nuggets, 41.
Man, I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. And so it's Brogdon who brings up the ball for the Denver Nuggets. 6-point game. Pass to Garza. The three. He's off on that one.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Bridges outside. He takes it in. And it's Bridges with the jam.
Springs in his shoes. Clear the deck when Miles Bridges is coming through, folks.
Ooh, bouncy. That should give him a nice lift.
Good timing. They needed that one.
Well, sometimes it's about taking it into your own hands. That kind of individual play could spark his groove.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Malcolm Brogdon. That's his first foul of the game. Out to Bridges. Fires for three.
They're going to the three-point shot to try to open up their lead, but they're not having quite the same success they were in the first half.
Wow, the ease with which he got up off his feet. Go ahead, Bruce Brown.
Jacks up a three. Again, the miss by Bridges.
I'll tell you, that's one he typically will make. The defense gets away with one.
Turner. And he floats it in for the easy two. Credit the sweet setup on that one.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area.
And it's Charles Lee calling timeout here. He's decided it's time to clarify the situation, leaving little room for error. Both teams will make substitutions. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Over that last break, I got a chance to hear what Charles Lee said to the team. He pleaded with his guys to keep their emotions in check, saying, "You're battling right now. Continue to play smart. Don't try to be a hero out there. Play for one another." Guys, let's see what happens.
Appreciate the report, Allie. The three. It's rebounded by Salon. Hornets leading by 4. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth now. A nice shot by Doncic.
Well, Luka Doncic relishes the opportunity to control the action, and right now he is cooking the defense.
Here's Brown. Look at Brown getting it done inside.
Very little resistance around the rim right now. That's the 5th straight bucket they've given up in the paint.
Here's Doncic. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. And one guy you can neither speed up nor slow down. That's Luka Doncic.
Yeah, B.A. He completely dictates the pace. From the opening tip till the final buzzer, he can control the game.
Boy, Luka's strength, his size, his savvy puts him at the free throw line so often.
Quickly with the ball. Back to Jokic. Nifty move. And the dunk by Jokic.
Powerful stuff from the Joker. The defense doesn't want any of that, and I don't blame him.
Doncic. Oh, he misses the layup. Nuggets trail by 4. Here's the pass to Brown. A thunderous two-hander with authority.
You can tell Jaylen Brown embraces these kinds of moments. Big-time bucket.
Doncic up top. Doncic down the lane. Oh, an answer slam.
Doncic has been in this position many times. He makes it look easy.
Now here's Brown. Here's Najee. Here's Jokic. Can't get it to go. 1:51 left to play in the fourth quarter. He launches. Ooh, it misses. Nuggets trail by 4. Yes, sir! Moving quick and a great assist in transition.
Quickly, just a calm demeanor in the biggest of moments. That is beautiful basketball.
Can't hit it. So it's Denver now to tie it up. First free throw is good, and that narrows the gap to 1.
And the skill set that Jokic possesses, arguably the most skilled center to ever play the game.
Boy, you love how guys are making plays for one another here.
Yeah, just a balanced attack, a total team effort.
And that's a clutch shot by a big-time shooter. And where's the D?
Najee in the post. Here he goes.
Big-time shot, sending his teammates into a frenzy.
I'll tell you, these guys have worked so hard together. Everyone pulling in the same direction. Beautiful to watch.
Doncic. Tries to keep it alive. And it's Charles Lee calling timeout here. And a great call on his part. This is the time you want to be in sync right here. On the shot clock. Here's Ayton. Wide open. Brown pulls down the board.
Boy, that was his shot to miss. This guy's a terrific mid-range shooter.
And they foul intentionally. Now they're going to have to do that again. They're not in the penalty just yet.
Yeah, no, you had to do that. I mean, you can't allow them to dribble out the time.
And so they foul intentionally. He hits the first one. And that makes it a 3-point lead. Second one is good, getting both at the line. And it's a 4-point ball game.
He's able to make it a 2-possession game with some solid work at the line right there.
Brown. Oh, he misses the layup. And there's the intentional foul. No choice but to stop the clock here. Good on the first. And that puts him up 5. And he hits both free throws here. And it's a 6-point ball game.
That shuts down any idea of a comeback. That is big time under pressure.
Quickly! And so the Hornets take the win. I'm sure they would have preferred a blowout victory, but a win's a win.
And that's so true, but you have to credit the crowd for giving them such a big boost toward the end. It really kept this team's energy high.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast.
competition, I'll blow your budget. Kobe Bryant, you DeMar DeRozan, missing out a fire drill. I swear to God. I'm my grandma. This is not a fire drill.
And the winner is Black Boy Max.
Playboy, yeah, that's me. Yeah, that's me. Let's turn or shut up. Let's go. Don't bad. Everything I see it down. Everything I want is mine. Oh, yeah. I can't give up on the five. I can't give up on the guys. Big stones, they survive. Oh, yeah. Everything I do, the vibe. Yes. Shout out to my brother Vine. Go out with him in the town. I can't give up on the five. Gotta help him make it out. Bad on the yacht. Bad on the yacht. Bad on the yacht. Bad on the yacht. Yeah, on the yacht. Yeah, on the yacht. Yeah, on the yacht. Playboy. Bad on the yacht. I'm tryna be off. I got you. Let's go. Be like basketball. I'm on the jet, it's a jelly roll. Yeah. She like it, she gon' in a wall. She gon' turn to my song. Yeah, I love bad. That love they so. Yeah, they confident. That's my type. Yeah, come here. That's my type. I'm tryna. That's my type. That's my type. That's my type. Bad. Everything I see it down. Everything I want is mine. Oh, yeah. I can't give up on the five. I can't give up on the guys. Pick stones, they survive. Oh, yeah. Everything I do, the vibe. Yes. Shout out to my brother Vine. Go out with him in the town. I can't give up on the five. Gotta help him make it out. Bad on the yacht. 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 Bad on the yacht.
You're listening to 5 Star Radio. 5 forever, where the music never stops.
Even though you pretend you don't. The music that has really moved you.
They're the best.
Y'all see what's going on? Don't be all confused and shocked now. Yo, I'll be out what it is, out.
The Gladiator.
You already know, Harlem to Jersey.
Like that.
They be mad when the street winning, it don't matter, we gon' keep on winning.
We gon' keep on winning.
They be mad when the street winning, it don't matter, we gon' keep on winning.
We gon' keep on winning.
They be mad when the street winning, it don't matter, we gon' keep on winning.
Yeah.
They be mad when the street winning, it don't matter, we gon' keep on winning.
Hey, look, 20K on a Monday morning. 20,000. We ain't the same cause your Monday's boring. I was stuck in the rain, now there's money pouring. Devin Booker, man, I'm out here scoring. Bad Ryan Passy. I did get grabbed me. Neighbors asking questions, probably think that I'm an athlete. Like I been it, probably think somebody tagged me.
Look, I needed bands, so I drew up a plan to feed the fam. No Peter Pan, it's my chance. Out of town going ham to be the man. Understand, had to put on a show. It's on demand. I don't dance. I let the diamonds do that. When I'm shining, move back. This be making. Need no man popped on the scene. He keep paper like copy machines. These Freddy Kruegers ain't stopping the stream.
Not at all. Like, stop playing with my this rap, man. I could 50K on my watch and another 200 when I left the lot. They couldn't picture me like this, but now they ask for pictures. I was broke, now I'm not. Got a crush on them when it's
Alongside Greg Anthony and Stan Van Gundy, I'm Kevin Harlan. Allie LaForce will be our reporter tonight on the side. The Hornets would love to finish off this road trip on a good note. And, of course, Emmanuel Quickley. And it's our first glimpse of him, looking good in his new Nuggets jersey.
Well, we're about to see what the buzz around the league is all about here. Is it going to be just hype or will it be reality? We will find out here soon enough, along with the fans in this arena and the people watching at home.
Tonight, and I'm looking forward to this great, we're going to see the speed and the skill of NBA guards. Two of the league's best going head-to-head.
And when I think basketball, I envision guards pushing the tempo, taking threes. The modern NBA has a lot of talent. The pace has never been higher.
And here are the Hornets now. Denver getting their last shot to go. And it's good for two.
Man, you gotta respect Luka's passing skills. Just a multi-talented player who is all about sharing the basketball.
Down low, Jokic. And Jokic slams it in.
Well, sharp interior passing is so important. The best way to create high percentage buckets.
Now, let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
Thanks so much. I caught up with the Nuggets head coach. I asked him what lessons he's learned from studying tape on Luka Doncic, and coach told me, well, one thing is you can't force him into anything. Luka plays at the pace that he wants to play at and goes where he wants to go on the floor. But we can try and take away his options, and that should present some obstacles for him. Kevin?
All right, Allie, thank you for that. When it comes to Jaylen Brown, Greg, what qualities does he add to a team?
Well, I love how active and physical he is. He poses such a difficult challenge on both sides of the ball. With a Finals MVP award to his credit, you know he's as mentally tough as anyone in our league.
I can't believe he missed that three. Regardless, that's not a shot the defense should be given.
Doncic, no good. Nuggets trail. Out of bounds. Charlotte takes possession. First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes play. In the corner, it's Bridges. Misses the three. Here's Denver now. Takes it inside. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. So David Adelman's decided to call a timeout here. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. Here are the Hornets with the ball. Here's Doncic. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good.
And showing he's got a few tricks up his sleeve there. Doncic's handles are very impressive.
Astor quickly. It's Brown on the wing. Shot clock at 6. Back to Anderson. Bridges with the board. Hornets leading by 4. And here in the first quarter, with a little over 3.5 minutes played.
Well, he certainly had trouble finding the mark this quarter.
Here's Anderson. Here's Jokic. And Jokic slams it in.
Yeah, he's not exactly a highlight reel dunker, but you love to see Jokic throw it down. Well, he can play the 4 because he gets off the ground so well.
Brown drives in. And you think of all that Jaylen Brown has accomplished, Coach? Top of the list, 2024 Finals MVP.
Yeah, look, it's tough to beat that as an accomplishment, Kevin. To win your team a championship and be the biggest part of it. But what I love about Jaylen Brown is the consistency of what he's done throughout his career. This guy has been good for a long time, and he's still got a long way to go.
Wide open look. And Charlotte again with the bucket.
And just using the natural advantage he has, he can see over the top of the defense.
Yeah, there's not much else the defender can do there.
Now, here's quickly. Still scoreless. Brown drives in. Misses in close. And so Doncic will bring it up for the Hornets. 4-point game. On deep, Reeves. And here are the Nuggets now. The kick out to Brown. No good on the triple.
He is really scuffling this quarter offensively. Perhaps a little frustration setting in.
And as the days and months go by, Greg, it still may take us some time to get over the shock of last season's trade of Luka Doncic.
And we know the question marks as far as conditioning and defense that led to it. But hard to bet against the talent of his caliber.
Now here's Anderson. Here's Gardner. Drains it from beyond the arc.
Yeah, Anderson is a funky type of wing. He's a righty who would rather go left, and he's normally thinking pass first.
Here's Doncic. Very solid contribution from him as he averages over 20 points a game. He takes it in.
Never a bad idea to run the old pick play.
You're right. And if it produces a slam like that, we'll probably see more of them.
Yeah, defensive breakdown there. Gotta communicate and switch that screen.
Back to Doncic. They set the pick to the left side wing. And Sawon gets it to go. Sawon's got 5 now.
Well, we see this more and more. Big guys who can really shoot it from deep.
The basket's coming early and often in the first quarter. 13. Hornets lead by 18. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Hornets?
Well, you know, the analytics guys would tell you a team shouldn't be taking this many mid-range shots, but clearly they're shooting them with confidence.
And another thing Coach will be thrilled with, the assist numbers, spreading the wealth and creating some offensive opportunities.
Well, the defense was a little soft. He felt free to take that shot.
Here's Brogdon. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Get up, Malcolm. You think this guy is just about jumpers? There's more to his game.
The Nuggets trailed by 6. Outside Hardaway. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
He's known for his jump shot, but Hardaway isn't afraid to mix it up inside.
And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Thank you. What Luka Doncic does with the ball in his hands is never predetermined. He said, quote, "I just see what the defense gives me. It's never the same decision. It's a lot of factors. You've got to look at who's guarding you, if the shot's going in or not. There's a lot to think about and then decide." Kevin, back to you.
He keeps them guessing. Allie, we thank you very much. There's Brogdon following the basket by DeAndre Ayton. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Every coach has their own philosophy, but Stan, you were telling me that it might not always align with their team style of play.
Yeah, look, Kevin, I think there's a difference between philosophy and style of play. And I think what you have to understand, philosophy are those immutable things that you think will win games regardless of the style. So that'll never change. But your style has to be fitted to your personnel.
Here's Garza following the 3 by Charlotte. And Hardaway gets it to go.
Yeah, they've raised their shooting percentage in this quarter, and they're starting to get on track.
Outside Howard, and it's the Hornets another 3.
And just running the offense, White's that new breed of combo guard who can do a little bit of everything.
Out to the right wing. Turner looking around. And it's Brogdon off the drive. Howard down with both hands.
You can't make many mistakes when guarding Brogdon, or he'll unleash his size and strength in full throttle. The defense a step slow, and you can see the result.
To the right side. Here's Garza. Out to Hardaway. Slam home, and he draws the foul. A chance for another point at the free throw line. It goes on Kobe White.
Great focus from Hardaway. Draws the foul and completes the play.
Charlotte leading by 7. And a wide open look for Howard. And it's the Hornets another 3.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
And it's Brogdon off the drive. Turner with the screen. Here's Hardaway. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Hardaway's got 8.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
And it's White missing.
Wow. Missed the easy one right there, right at the rim, but came up empty.
So, Stan, after an up-and-down start to his career, Kobe White is now a proven scoring threat.
He sure as heck is, Kevin, and it's because of 2 things in my mind. Great confidence and great energy every single night. So he's always running and moving, which gets him space and time to shoot the ball. And when he gets that space and time, he has great confidence to let it fly.
Charlotte leading by 6. White with it. Brogdon picks him up. And Ayton throws it down.
It's always good to see Ayton going up strong, using his physical gifts.
And that's a special play coming from the one spot.
You know, his passing can take a backseat for that dunk.
Wow. Wow, that is an impressive vertical for a point guard. My goodness.
Brown, good.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
Pass to Ayton. Here's McNeely from past the arc. Rebounded by Hardaway. And now the Nuggets break.
Playing with high energy, outworking the defense up the floor.
Yeah, the commitment to run is paying great dividends on the break.
to the inside. Salon.
Incredible reverse throwdown. Excellent body control.
And guys, I'd even go as far to say that was a punctuation dunk. Chalk up 2 there.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
And Howard, here we go. And Howard with the stuff.
Go into the rack with energy. And the D afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, got to chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
And with the score as close as it is, these are the opportunities you truly can't allow.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
Here's Salon. Offline with his 3. Locked in right side. From downtown. And no good on the last second attempt this time. And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. It's Charlotte. They're up by 2. Stay with us, folks. We'll get back just after halftime to start the third quarter. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. White looking around. Pass to McNeely. And here is Ayton. Jokic defending. A 3. And it's White missing.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Now, here's Quickly. No scoring in this one. Here's Jokic. And Jokic throws it down.
You can see their confidence growing. They have reason to believe.
Yeah, they're in this one. They have some momentum on their side, and they just need to keep up the intensity.
And a timeout called by Charles Lee. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. And some changes here for the Hornets. And so Doncic will bring it up for the Hornets. Following this one, they get to host the Cavaliers. That game will be a quick pit stop before hitting the road again.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Yeah, I like how they're establishing their interior presence right away. That's going to collapse the defense and create other opportunities.
And there's another one for the Hornets.
Oh, nice touch on Luka's mid-range there. The product of a lot of practice time and natural talent.
The shot's good from Quickly.
Oh, they own the interior right now. 10 straight points coming from inside. They're doing work here in the second half. 3 or 4 to start.
Now, here's Brown. He's got 6 and finished off by Brown.
Well, I'll tell you, Brown gets off the floor so easily.
It's good. Doncic has got 7 points.
You know, they've hit the ground running to begin this second half. 4 for 5 so far.
Here's Jokic. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. Hornets leading by 5. Right, we see a lot of change in the NBA, but Nikola Jokic always seems to stay in the MVP conversations.
And not just in it, at the top of it. His ability to affect the game is basically unmatched. He dominates in just about every single aspect.
There's the drive, Good on the shot. Quickly's got 4 points this quarter.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Keep getting him the ball. He's been a huge part of this offense.
From outside the arc, it's rebounded by Charlotte. Over in the corner, Green. The shot's good on the assist by Doncic. And it's an 11-point Hornets lead.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Third quarter of basketball here, and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. A three-pointer is right on target.
I love that mentality from Brown. Comes right back down the floor to answer the three with one of his own.
Pass to Anderson. Lays it up off the glass.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
And the wide open shot from Green. A three-pointer, no good. Here's Brown. Bridges with the board. Hornets leading by 6. It doesn't go for him. And here's Denver. They'll face the Lakers after this one. That'll be at home. That game will conclude a 3-game homestand. Here's Jokic. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Back to Doncic. We've got 1:23 left to play here in the third. Luka throws it down.
And sometimes defenses sleep on Doncic's ability to elevate. He is capable of throwing it down. And some hang time on the rim. Puts a little cherry on the top of that slam.
Well, those kind of displays of strength can get one team rolling. Now, here's Doncic. 11 points in the game. Uncovered. Yep, that one goes. He's got 10.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
The kick out to Brown. Brown on the drive. Reeves with the rebound.
I think this is a rare case of being overcommitted. He tried to go all out at the rim, and they stifled him.
And not quite as aggressive from outside as they were in the first half. Sticking to the high percentage shots, playing smart with the lead.
So David Adelman's decided to call a timeout here. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. So an almost entirely new group in now for Charlotte. Brogdon outside. Pass to Hardaway. Fires the three. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton. And taken away by Brown. And so it's Charlotte holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. And they've done a phenomenal job down low. So many of their points coming right at them. And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store for us. Pass to Garza. Here's Turner. Shot clock at 5. Here's Brown. It's rebounded by Charlotte. They've led by as many as 11 points. To the middle. And a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
And don't look now, but they're starting to extend this lead.
Well, look, we've seen that no lead is safe these days. You got to keep scoring and extending that margin.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Charlotte leading by 10. Fourth quarter of basketball. We're about a minute into it. Pass to Salon. And he goes in for the dunk.
Well, that's why White racks up so many assists. He's got fantastic floor vision.
On the wing, Hardaway. Here's Garza. Back to Hardaway. Rebounded by Howard. Here's White. That's good. And so Howard with the assist. White's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Brown deciding where to go with it. Pass to Garza. Hardaway from outside. And it's Hardaway again missing.
Well, you like the competitive mindset there. Trying to answer right back. It just didn't fall.
Here's the break. Will it go? And then Hardaway with the dunk.
This defense has had its hands full with Hardaway tonight. They just can't keep him in check.
Out to White. The 3 ball. And it's the Hornets another 3.
3-pointers are killing them at this point, and they haven't been able to respond at the other end.
Pass to Garza. Trying to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Here's McNeely. Here's Salong. And it's the Hornets another 3.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Look, when the 3 is falling like this, there's not a whole lot you can do defensively.
And this is how confident Brogdon is in his scoring ability. Able to get it done from everywhere.
And so it's Charles Lee calling timeout. Clearly, he's got something his players need to hear, and immediately. Hornets leading by 17. White. Jumper is off. Round down low. It's good.
That's just excellent team basketball. Brown is all about getting it to the open shooter.
From outside. And it's off. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. And there is the whistle. That goes on Kobe White. That'll be his second foul of the game. So an almost entirely new group in now for Charlotte. Brown with it. Oh, and he cannot get the layup. Doncic looking it over. Here's Bridges. And Kyle Anderson gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. Stan, what advice would you give to coaches that are leading a struggling team?
Well, Kevin, I think the number one thing, whether you're leading a struggling team or a team playing really well or anything in between, is to just stay consistent. Keep working on the things that you know over time make teams consistent. Go out and talk about those things day in and day out and try to get your team to focus on them.
Rebounded by Brown.
And, you know, he just got a little ahead of himself on that one. How does a great finisher not dunk that ball? I still can't figure that one out.
Now Reeves takes the 3, and it misses.
Doesn't register as a block, but he did everything you want defending that shot.
Well, you know, sometimes the most pivotal plays don't always go on the stat sheet.
Doncic fires. Rebounded by Brown.
Yeah, trying to get separation from the defense right there. Just couldn't get it to go.
No question as to which team gave the better effort tonight. A dominant performance and an outstanding win for the Hornets.
Great, generous ball movement tonight. A thing of beauty.
Yeah, a remarkable team effort. They got everyone involved.
So looking at the season total, this will be their 17th win.
Really, they had their number this season. 2 wins, a home win, and an away win.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Luka Doncic.
Well, what an unselfish display from him tonight. Sharing the ball, creating for others, just beautiful basketball.
They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
It is always a special feeling winning on the road. The degree of difficulty adding to that sense of accomplishment.
Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Brown, Bridges with the rebound. Doncic, rebounded by Brown. So no problem for Charlotte as they get